Hey Panthers! Panthertalk is here to fill you in.
On this week's show, we'll meet our newest teacher of the quarter,
Catch up with our Panther panel,
and learn about the different honor societies.
I'm Amber.
And I'm Ella.
And this is your Panther Talk. Students at Brookwood High School get the opportunity to choose a teacher of the quarter each 9 weeks.
All students have to do is scan the QR codes around the school and make their selection.
Let's go with Alexa Oglesby to meet your teacher of the quarter for the second 9 weeks.
Brookwood High School has many talented teachers. One of them being Miss Riley Ballsmeyer was voted Brookwood High School's Teacher of the Quarter. This is a student-voted award given to all the well-deserving teachers every 9 weeks. Miss Ballsmeyer shares her opinion on receiving this award.
I feel grateful to be voted Teacher of the Quarter, and I think that shows that hopefully I'm connecting with students as I hope.
Our Adopt a School partner, Star Corporation, generously gifted Miss Ballsmeyer a present to reward all of her hard work.
I thought it was super sweet that Star Corporation gave such a thoughtful gift full of goodies that teachers would want in the spring.
Miss Ballsmeyer has multiple goals for this school year and years to come.
My current teaching goals are just to grow as a teacher and hopefully be at Brookwood for a while.
Miss Ballsmeyer is inspired by her great coworkers and hardworking students.
As a teacher, I'm inspired by the people I get to work with, and then especially my kids, because I have a really great group of kiddos.
Miss Ballsmeyer says that her parents influence her the most in her personal life and as a teacher.
My parents influenced me personally as a teacher and just as a person because they're pretty great individuals who are really good at connecting with other people.
As one of the coaches for Brookwood High School's track and field team, Miss Ballsmeyer uses some of her coaching traits to help her in the classroom.
As a coach, it's important to be able to connect with your athletes off the court as well as on the court, and I think that those qualities translate into being a good teacher.
This is Miss Ballsmeyer's first year at Brookwood High School. However, she has previously worked in college athletics and ministry.
So this is my first year teaching here at Brookwood and in general, and so before this I worked in college athletics and then for a ministry organization.
One of Miss Ballsmeyer's students, Fallon Howell, explains why she voted for her as Teacher of the Quarter.
I voted for Ms. Ballsmeyer as Teacher of the Quarter because she is a teacher that always supports her students and helps us succeed in any way.
Fallon says that Ms. Ballsmeyer is a great addition to Brookwood High School. She explains how students feel safe and cared for in Ms. Ballsmeyer's classroom.
I think Ms. B has had a positive influence on the school because I know that a lot of her students think of her classroom as a safe space and that she is someone that they can go to.
Ms. Ballsmeyer is grateful for her position at Brookwood High School, and she hopes to continue to feel at home.
I've loved my experience here at Brookwood. It's felt like home since I was just a long-term sub.
Brookwood High School is fortunate to have so many devoted teachers. Miss Riley Ballsmeyer is among those talented teachers, and her efforts are not going unnoticed. I'm Alexa Oglesby, reporting for your Panther Talk. Back to you in the studio.
Brookwood High School offers a variety of different clubs and societies.
Students can be inducted into National Technical Honor Society, Beta Club, National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, and Quill and Scroll.
Let's go with Lanisha Robinson to learn the differences and benefits between the memberships.
Brookwood High School has many opportunities for students to get involved in honor societies. National Honor Society is one such organization. It is for students who show excellence in both in and outside of the classes.
Have a grade point average of 3.5. You can have no disciplinary referrals that result in ISI or suspension. And then you have to complete community service hours. Some of the activities that we do here at Brookwood High School is for Christmas, we are involved with some of the community churches providing games for younger children. We also participated with the toy drive, and in the spring we do community service hours. In the past, during COVID, we made gift bags for our lunchroom ladies and our school nurse.
Beta Club is an honor society Brookwood has for students that are at or above their grade level.
Some activities we do in Beta Clubs, we have a fall and spring project, and in the fall we bought and brought in items for families in need.
Brookwood also offers Mu Alpha Theta as an honor society for students who excel in math.
You have to be a senior, you have to be enrolled in advanced math classes. Mu Alpha Theta is strictly a math honor society. The other ones are overall GPA for all classes, but we focus strictly on just math.
National Technical Honor Society is one organization. This is for students that are outstanding in career and technical classes.
It looks really good, like if you want to boost your career, National Technical Honor Society helps a lot because if you like me, I want to go into teaching, so it'll really help and like look good on my resume and stuff for when I want to become a teacher.
Another society offered to Brookwood High School students is Quill and Scroll. Quill and Scroll is for students interested in journalism.
I was ecstatic to be allowed into Quill and Scroll. My freshman year, I felt really insecure about my academic prospects and how I did. And just being able to bring it up, like bring my grades up high enough to be admitted into any honor society was a big deal. But then, Quill and Scroll, I'm being accepted for my grades and for the work that I put into the mass media program. So Quill and Scroll is really tight-knit. That's what I appreciate about it. Even though we're not as organized as Beta Club or Honor Society, like we don't really function like a full club. We function more like a club within a club, right? So most of the Quill and Scroll people get accepted through mass media, and it really is our highest performing group of people.
This is Lanisha Robinson reporting for Panther Talk. Back to you in the studio.
March brings a lot of good luck and fortune.
Let's go with Coach Brown and see what he found in his search for gold.
It's a staple at Brookwood High School to have an eccentric science teacher. Our resident eccentric science teacher, as many of you probably guessed, is Coach Charlie Plasters. Your Panther Talk team has created a fun holiday event for Coach Plasters to show off his wacky and outgoing personality through a leprechaun gold scavenger hunt. Let's go with Coach Plasters to see if he's ready for the scavenger hunt. Here's your leprechaun costume.
Step and step and step you go. To reach the top, you will start low. With every step, the goal you'll reach. Although the journey might make it hard to breathe. Serious. Oh, I found some gold. Alright. Gotta get another clue here.
See, this is where you messed up. There actually is not a clue.
Oh, okay.
I will let you know that you need to travel to the cafeteria next. Look right in front of you.
Alright. Where attendance is accounted for, meetings are held, and students check in and out is your next treasure location.
I know. That's him. That's hilarious.
Read aloud.
Alright. Where'd you go to find a room full of mice?
There would be some gold.
Gold.
No gold.
No gold.
Congratulations, Coach Plasters. How was your leprechaun gold hunt?
Oh, it was quite intense. For a fat guy that don't run.
I think you did an amazing job. You were a quite good leprechaun. Well, thank you, Panther Talk, for watching and for joining us on this crazy leprechaun hunt. I'm Trinity Nicholson.
And I'm Charlie Plasters.
And this is your
Panther Talk.
Panther Talk.
The spring athletic season is officially in full swing.
I've noticed that some of the teams have new coaches and they are really making progress.
Let's go with the Panther panel to see how well they're doing.
Hey Panthers, I'm James.
And I'm Gary.
And this is your Panther Panel. Soccer traveled to the West Alabama Invitational Tournament this weekend to battle against other schools. They would lose a tough one to Bryant 5-2 and would come up very close against Demopolis 2-1.
The final matchup would be against Hillcrest Patriots, which would end in a tie 0-0. On March 7th, the boys would get their redemption, defeating the Stampede 6-5 at home. Arturo Zapata would convert on the penalty kick to tie the game, and Brody Ballard would do the same minutes later to win it for the Panthers. Brookwood's pride and joy has been hot at home under new head coach Jared Hughes.
That's right. With more on that, let's send it over to Mary, who had a chance to speak with Coach Hughes about how the season looks so far and how it feels to be the first-time head coach.
Being the head coach of the baseball team here at Brookwood is a very exciting, very humbling experience for me. It's my first head coaching job. I've always wanted to be a head coach, and having the opportunity to be the head coach here at my alma mater, where I played at and had coached at previously as an assistant, is a humbling experience and exciting for me. And just blessed to have the opportunity to be here, and we have an outstanding group of young men that work very hard every day.
Brookwood baseball is sitting at a perfect 4-0 record, defeating Sylacauga 5-2 and Pelham 5-4, embarrassing Hillcrest 12-6, and coming back to beat Fayette County 3-2.
This season has definitely got me excited, especially getting to yell out in right field. But nothing is as exciting as our Lady Panthers softball.
The girls have had a rocky start to the season, losing some close games like 6-4 to Helena and 6-4 to Curry. They have, however, pulled off some impressive wins, like destroying Northridge 14-2 and upsetting Thompson 4-0. The Lady Panthers currently sit at a 3-7 record heading into April.
Track and field is starting to heat up now as the spring semester continues, with multiple athletes recording some impressive times, speeds, and distances. William Sanders threw the shot put 44 feet and placed second out of 77, while Brooks Bentley placed 18th out of 77, throwing for 35 feet. For javelin, it was Talon Ballinger placing 10th out of 54th place, throwing 112 feet. Colin McGuffey and Caleb Waldrop ran the boys' 800-meter dash, placing 41st and 48th respectively out of 81 runners.
Leland Foster ran the boys' 100-meter dash and placed 49th out of 152. For the girls, Laura Hoover placed 9th out of 60 runners in the 800-meter dash, as well as 15th out of 80 for the 400-meter dash. Mary Bautista had a chance to interview some of the athletes about how this track and field season is going.
Track season so far has been very fun. I love going out there, messing around, but also getting better and working to compete against other schools.
This is my first year, and it kind of sucks that it was my senior year. I should have done it earlier, but it's really not that bad. I recommend a lot of people do it. It's pretty fun.
What attracted me to the events that I do during track is I'm going to the Marines and I need to improve my 3-mile, so I'm doing the mile and 2-mile.
This season feels like a great season for me. It's my senior season, so I'm just really looking forward to getting my new times and getting prepared for my college career.
Thanks for sticking with us, and until next time, I'm Gary Donaldson.
I'm James Husky,
and this was your Panther Panel.
On March 10th, Brookwood High School's Health Occupation Students of America chapter, commonly called HOSA, organized an event called the Teddy Bear Clinic. The event saw pre-K students taken to different stations that show how different vitals such as height, weight, and blood pressure are taken. This event was meant to familiarize the young children in the pre-K program with the healthcare environment so they won't be nervous around doctors or nurses.
It's going to help them become comfortable with people in uniform and scrubs. I don't know if y'all remember being little and going to the doctor and you assume everybody at the doctor is about to give you a shot. And so it's scary for a little person, and they start to associate scrubs and uniforms with shots. And so this will get them an experience with people wearing scrubs and lab coats and in uniform, and they're going to learn that it's not always so scary. They don't always get shots. Sometimes it's just fun, sometimes it's just checkup, sometimes it's just people trying to help you do something.
Ms. Bentley says that this event did take some planning, however, she did have some help.
I asked for donations of new or gently used stuffed animals, teddy bears, and I talked with my patient care tech students, and I kind of let them lay out the guidelines. What do you want to teach them? What do you want to, they started to brainstorm some ideas of what can we do with the little ones at each station, how's it going to work, and then I just went in and kind of tweaked the logistics to make it work out for the day that we need to do our clinic.
Ms. Bentley also believes that this event had a very good turnout of people and a great outcome overall.
it just took some collaboration with my students, some community assistance with donations, in order to just make sure that we lined out what we need to do, what it's going to look like. It's our first year. It's small. It hadn't really involved a whole lot. Hopefully, as we go, we can expand that a little bit.
This event was such a success that the Teddy Bear Clinic just might become an annual event.
We already, ever since I started this job, we go to the elementary school and we provide little brief education lessons for the little ones, some of my hostess students, some of my health science students. So this just gives us the opportunity to do that each year in our own school setting.
This is Cassie Bradford reporting for your Panther Talk. Back to you in the studio.
Jasmine Dunn has made an impact on the Brookwood community serving as the junior class president.
Jasmine excels in the classroom and also represents the Panthers in track and field.
Let's go with Farrah Hubbard to learn more about Jasmine and what she values.
Brookwood High School has many outstanding students. One student who has made an impact is Jasmine Dunn. Jasmine says her mom is her role model because she has faced many hardships in her life and encourages Jasmine to do the same.
My mom has shown me what it's like to be a leader and helping others. She helped pave the way for me so I could become someone who can be relied on.
When Jasmine got to high school, she finally started trying different things and including herself in new activities.
I'm involved in Brookwood Young Life, Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy, which one thing that we do in there is raise money for families. And I'm a part of UA and Brookwood Ambassadors as well as junior class president, which we help put together events for the student body and help out in the community.
Students in Jasmine's grade voted her to be the voice of the class of 2024, and she hopes to give her classmates their best high school experience.
As my class president, I've helped with many fundraisers, one of them being the Panther Pact, which had a huge impact on our school spirit. And we are doing a fundraiser right now called the Eagle's Wings, in which aids adults with special needs. Overall, SGA is about students serving students. And my goal is to be a listening ear to our class so the students can have an experience that they want.
Jasmine is also a quality asset to our track team here at Brookwood. She describes herself as a leader on the team because she loves to motivate her teammates even when times get hard.
In track, I'm a sprinter and a thrower. I throw shot put and I run the 100, 200, and 400 meter dash. I show leadership on the track team by motivating my teammates to not give up even when they think they're about to. My mentality is to not put limitations on yourself. I feel that people are so quick to give up and it shouldn't be like that.
Overall, Jasmine is a good role model and strives to be great in everything she does while being an active member in the community. I'm Farrah Hubbard reporting for your Panther Talk. Now back to you in the studio.
Well, Panthers, that's all we have for now.
Thanks for watching.
I'm Ella Price.
And I'm Amber Moore. And this is your Panther Talk.